He's a combat veteran that also spent 27 years in the U.S. Army Reserve, achieving the rank of Master Sergeant.
My experience in law enforcement and the military has prepared me to lead the Nye County Sheriff's Office. I understand the challenges deputies face firsthand and the responsibilities of serving a large and diverse county.
Strong leadership, real experience, a safer Nye County.
Paid for by George Willis for Nye County Sheriff.
Hi, I'm Attorney Jonathan Nelson of J.K. Nelson Law. We've been honored to be recognized by Best of Las Vegas and receive the Best Attorney in Pahrump for the past 4 years running. Awards are great, but helping clients get the money they deserve is why we're in business. After you've been injured in an auto accident, it's important not to listen to the insurance companies. Give us a call today, 775-727-9900. With offices in Pahrump, Southwest Vegas, and Summerlin, our team is here ready to fight for you for the money you're entitled to. So give us a
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio and streaming at KPVM-TV and now on Roku devices on this Wednesday, May 20th, 2026. Good evening. I'm Chris Palermo. Here's what's happening. A Pahrump man is charged with lewdness in today's daily arrest report. News 25's Cristy Willis spoke with Nye County Sheriff Joe McGill, who gave us more details.
The Daily Arrest Report is brought to you by Michelle Nelson for District Attorney, fighting for safer communities, standing up for victims, and working to end the revolving door in our justice system. Paid for by the committee to elect Michelle Nelson.
A Pahrump man is in custody tonight after an 8-year-old reported an alleged sexual assault by a family acquaintance. News 25 spoke with Sheriff Joe McGill for more information regarding the incident.
Hi, I'm Sheriff Joe McGill, and I am here to give you some information about an arrest that took place. On May 18th, an individual by the name of Nicholas Escobar Perez was arrested in Nye County in Pahrump as a result of an investigation into a child sex crime. Information was received that Escobar Perez had been involved in a sexual act with an 8-year-old child, him being 46 years old. Follow-up information led to making contact with Escobar Perez, and he was placed under arrest for lewdness by a person over 18 with a child under 14. Perez was transported to the Nye County Detention Center where he was booked for the charge. We are not releasing any further information in reference to this. We were not releasing the relationship or the name of the victim, and no further information can be given. Thank you.
Nicholas Escobar Perez was charged with 1 count of lewdness with a person under the age of 14.
More news now and more from the Nye County Sheriff's Office. They are requesting the public's assistance in locating a suspect involved in a recent murder attempt.
The Nye County Sheriff's Office is asking for the public's help in locating a wanted man in connection to an attempted murder investigation. Authorities say they are searching for Marty Maddox in connection with the stabbing that happened on May 10, 2026. Maddox is wanted on charges of attempted murder after deputies say an individual was stabbed during the incident. Anyone with any information or his whereabouts is urged to contact the Nye County Sheriff's Office at 775-751-7000, option 5. Or to remain anonymous, contact Crime Stoppers at 702-382-5555.
And it appears that a bird coming into contact with a power pole may have started a brush fire on the south end of Pahrump on Tuesday night. Our Cristy Willis reports.
A small brush fire sparked a temporary power outage Tuesday night in the south end of Pahrump. At approximately 8 p.m. on May 19th, dispatch received reports of a brush fire near the intersection of McGraw Road and Homestead Road. When Pahrump Valley Fire Rescue arrived on scene, they discovered a small brush fire that had spread to a nearby power pole. According to fire officials, the blaze was caused by a crow coming into contact with power equipment, igniting the surrounding brush. The fire burned between approximately a quarter quarter of an acre and a half an acre before firefighters were able to bring the fire under control. Firefighters acted quickly to contain and extinguish the blaze before it could spread any further. Due to the damage of the power pole, several residents in the area experienced a temporary power outage. Crews with Valley Electric Association were called to the scene to restore power to the affected customers. No injuries were reported.
Well, school is out soon for Nye County kids, and we're sure they are thrilled, but some parents might be wondering about their children keeping up with their meals. There is a federally funded program in place for that. Thursday, May 21st is the last day of school for Nye County School District. With this break from the studies, there is concern, however, that some children might not be getting breakfast and lunch like they do every day at school. The Summer Food Service Program is there to bridge the gap till school is back in session. The Nevada Summer Food Program provides up to 2 free nutritious meals to children 18 years and younger in low-income areas at approved SFSP sites in Nevada. The program is federally funded and state administered. Locations to get the free meals are schools, camps, parks, community centers, and other sites where children may gather in the summer. This information all according to the SFSP website online, nvsummermeals.com, or you can call 1-866-3HUNGRY. The locations in Pahrump to get meals are Mount Charleston Elementary, J.G. Johnson Elementary, Hafen Elementary, Mance Elementary, and Pahrump High School. And this weekend, it's your chance to win a free meal voucher at Mom's Diner in Pahrump just by donating blood. Get the details in this report from News 25's Cristy Willis.
Mom's Diner is teaming up with Vitalant for the Donate for Mothers campaign, an effort aimed at raising awareness about the need for blood donations for mothers during childbirth. According to Vitalant, approximately 1 in every 83 mothers will require blood during childbirth due to complications that can occur before, during, or after delivery. Organizers say the statistic shows just how important local donations can be. Officials say donated blood can help not only mothers experiencing emergencies during childbirth, but also trauma victims, cancer patients, surgery patients, and others facing critical emergency medical situations. They also note that blood supplies can become strained headed into the busy summer season, making community drives especially important. Vitalant representatives say one blood donation can potentially help multiple patients, depending on how the blood products are separated and used by hospitals. They say maintaining a strong blood supply is critical because emergencies and medical procedures happen every single day, often without warning. Organizers also say blood donations are especially important in rural communities like Pahrump, where local participation can directly help hospitals throughout southern Nevada. Blood products have a limited shelf life, meaning donation centers constantly need new blood donors to maintain safe levels for emergencies. In addition to help saving lives, as a thank you to donors, everyone who gives blood during the event will be entered into a drawing to win one of 10 free meal vouchers provided by Mom's Diner. Officials encourage donors to eat a healthy meal beforehand, stay hydrated, and bring a photo ID to the appointment. To schedule an appointment, visit www.vitalant.org and click on Schedule an Appointment, or search using blood drive code 100564337.
Coming up, we're going to go downtown close to the Strip and ride the Vegas Loop. You're watching News 25.
Car wreck? Check. Motorcycle wreck? Check. Truck wreck? Check. Bicycle wreck? Check. UFO wreck? What? In a wreck? You need a check. Call Lerner & Rowe today.
Lerner & Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
It's the Declaration of Deals at Saida Trudeau. We're pledging our allegiance to you, our customer, with the Declaration of Deals to help you keep more of the money you work hard for. We have incredible deals across all our new inventory. Deals like 2.9% financing for 72 months, plus $3,500 in bonus cash, plus no payments for 90 days on select 2026 Ram 1500 models. Or what about a new 2026 Chrysler Pacifica? Get $3,500 bonus cash, plus no payment for 90 days. Or 0% financing for 60 months. We're proud to be Pahrump's original hometown dealer. Family owned, veteran owned and operated for over 24 years, serving our community with integrity isn't just business, it's personal. Come see us for the declaration of deals here at Saida Trudeau Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram and declare your deal today.
Loving your Valley Communications internet?
Now you can share it.
We're introducing our VCA referral program.
So when you refer a friend who signs up,
you get a free month of internet.
Good internet is better when shared. Refer a friend to VCA. When they sign up, you receive a free month of internet. Learn more about the referral program at valleycom.com. Valley Communications. Local, affordable, reliable.
America is great and Pahrump is awesome. We have room for our furry friends, and when it's time to care for them, we have the best feed store, Shadow Mountain Feed. Who did Siegfried and Roy call on when their dolphin quit eating? Shadow Mountain Feed. They developed a nutrition solution right in their store. From elephants to dogs and everything in between, they have what you need to feed, grow, and show your animals. They have everything except bread. Don't go there for bread. Shadow Mountain Feed, your one-stop care center for your best friends. At 2371 West Bell Vista, call 775-727-5527.
Mom's Diner, the heart of Pahrump, is open from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Something fun is always happening here, from the arrival of classic antique cars to watching the diner enjoy a Momstrosity burger. The food is so good, you'll think they stole your mama. Mom's Diner is open daily from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., 1242 East State Street, number 100. Dine in or take out. Call 775-751-9929.
Accidents happen fast. Recovery takes time, but your fight for justice starts now. You need a law firm that fights harder and that can get you more. Call Lerner & Rowe today.
Lerner & Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. The Clark County Commissioners heard from the fire chief at a meeting on Tuesday, and they have now made provisions for added safety at the Vegas Loop as work progresses. The single-lane electric vehicle tunnel system in Las Vegas, known as the Vegas Loop, connecting the convention center with some stops in the resort corridor and now partially to the airport, is shoring up plans with building codes that will hopefully cover the future phases of construction. Clark County Commissioners on Tuesday approved revisions to safety requirements, this after being briefed by Fire Chief Billy Samuels. He said the usual safety standards for other types of transportation was not a good fit for potential problems that could arise in these tunnels built to accommodate electric vehicles. Clark County is finishing the specs for a custom emergency vehicle that they had hoped to have built 2 years ago. Commissioner Jim Gibson said, "These permits are many in number and there's a whole lot of work that has yet to be done, but we have agreed in principle as to the locations of stations at Harry Reid International Airport, which is a monumental thing. We are ready to move forward." Chief Samuel said that areas of refuge will be designed because at about a half mile, you have to have a compliant exit to the surface, and that's not possible in some of the tunnels, and more attention was also needed for evacuation strategies, ventilation and communication procedures and systems. After full completion of the Vegas Loop, it is expected to have 104 stations. That includes 68 miles of tunnels. Reps from the Boring Company did not attend the meeting, but have worked closely with the county. And in today's health report, the doctors are focusing on an alternative to smoking. They say it's misleading to think that vaping is safer than cigarettes.
This was not unexpected, especially among young people. We see that trend that the smoking rates continue to go down, but the rates for vaping are still there. So it's almost like a trade, that especially younger people are beginning their exposure to nicotine with a vape rather than cigarettes.
Dr. Humberto Choi is a pulmonologist at a Cleveland clinic. He says there are many reasons why people prefer vaping over smoking. For example, they may like that there are different flavors available or that it doesn't produce smoke the way a cigarette would. They may also assume it's somehow safer than smoking. Dr. Choi says that's a big misconception. Research shows vaping can be just as harmful to a person's health, affecting their lungs, heart, and even their brain.
I think the term safe or safer is used often because it's right that some of the contents, the substances that we know are harmful are lower compared to a regular cigarette. That's true, but it's not harmless, and it's not risk-free. So there are things that we know can happen in the short term, and now we are seeing more and more, evidence that this is something that can cause long-term health effects and potentially irreversible health effects as well.
And game one of the NHL Western Conference is underway between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Avalanche. And the Pahrump Valley Trojans girls softball team is celebrating. Mikey has that and more in sports.
Count on leadership that puts your vote first. A commitment to secure elections with zero tolerance for voter fraud in Nye County. Because every legal vote should count, and only legal voters should count. Bringing back essential services like notary and passports while modernizing outreach so every resident stays informed. Faster, more efficient election results, stronger voter ID standards, and accurate, timely public records you can trust. Reliable, transparent, accountable. Early voting runs May 23rd through June 5th. Make your voice heard and count on integrity. Paid for by Caleb Ball for Nye County Clerk.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. For the first time since their 2023 Stanley Cup Championship run, the Vegas Golden Knights are one of the final four teams still standing, which means Las Vegas officially dropped another 40% this week. Vegas takes on the Colorado Avalanche in the Western Conference Final, starting tonight in Denver. That game just kicked off. The NHL reportedly isn't budging on its punishment for the Golden Knights and head coach John Tortorella. The team appealed the penalties, including the loss of a second-round draft pick and a $100,000 fine for Tortorella Tuesday morning. Jeremy Bernard is officially heading to the NFL. The Liberty High School standout signed his rookie contract with the Pittsburgh Steelers after being selected 47th overall in last month's draft. And the Pahrump Valley Trojans girls softball team are state champions once again. For the first time since 2019, the Lady Trojans captured their 5th Class 3A state title up in Spanish Springs last weekend, proving once again that Pahrump doesn't just produce desert heat, it produces trophies too. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Thank you, Mikey. Weather coming up. You're watching News 25.
We love you, Pahrump. Thank you for making the Auto Plaza #1 in Nye County. We are incredibly grateful for your support and proud to be serving our community now for 20 years. Whether you're looking to replace or service your vehicle, consider this. We offer dozens of new GM models in cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus hundreds of the highest quality pre-owned vehicles for sale in Southern Nevada. Our all-star service team is here to keep your vehicle running in tip-top shape. The factory-trained and ASE certified technicians here can work on most makes and models, and we carry the latest in diagnostic and preventative maintenance tools to get the job done. Visit PahrumpCars.com to check out our current selection of vehicles, schedule a service appointment, or even order factory accessories for your ride. Don't forget to stop by the Auto Plaza and get a free alignment check before you hit the open road, or visit PahrumpCars.com.
Imagine this happens to you. You're driving along and someone causes you to be in an accident. And now you're stuck with these injuries and damages, dealing with the insurance agents and the attorneys, getting nowhere.
Good luck proving it, sweetheart.
We're paying you nothing, not a buckus.
You need a David to fight your Goliath. All you gotta do is dial.
Call 830-7070.
Anthony Paglia, injury lawyer.
Uh-oh. Call 830-7070.
Are you an experienced automotive technician ready to take your career to the next level?
Ponderosa Dairy is now hiring skilled mechanics, and we're looking for the best. If you have experience working on Ford, Chevy, and Dodge, specialize in diagnostics, and can handle engines, transmissions, and AC systems, we want you on our team. Earn up to $1,500 a week. Plus enjoy medical, dental, vision, and 401k, because your hard work deserves real rewards. Work with a team that values your skills, keeps you busy, and takes pride in getting the job done right. Call Ed today at 702-682-3339 or email your resume to edgoedhart@gmail.com. Ponderosa Dairy Automotive, where great mechanics build great careers.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. You don't normally think of a brain injury causing obesity. This next story is about a rare condition that can make people gain a lot of weight.
The condition affects the brain's ability to manage weight, hunger, and energy burn, which results in rapid and sustained weight gain. Right now, there are approximately 10,000 people in the United States living with acquired HO, with about 500 new cases diagnosed each year.
After I had the brain tumor removed, I noticed right away that I started eating a lot more. My hunger increased significantly. No matter how much I ate, I was just never full. And I was having less and less energy.
Unlike more common types of obesity, acquired HO is caused by direct injury or trauma to the hypothalamic region of the brain. It presents as an intense hunger that can be constant and incredibly hard to control. It also frequently leaves patients with a decreased energy expenditure, which means the body burns far fewer calories than it normally should each day. You can think of it as a severely slowed metabolism.
And the hypothalamus controls body weight. So it controls how hungry you are and how much energy you expend. And when that area is damaged, most typically due to a brain tumor, we can see a real increase in hunger, and we can see fatigue, and these patients start to gain weight rapidly. And unfortunately, our traditional interventions for obesity don't work very well in these patients. They don't respond well to diet and exercise.
Fortunately, there is now a new treatment specifically approved for people living with acquired HO that can help address weight gain and manage some of the symptoms associated with the condition. Just keep in mind that every patient's journey is unique, and treatments can affect people differently. Talk to your doctor to find out if it's a good fit.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
It's the Lerner and Rowe Weather Cam, and we are looking outside the windows of the KPVM-TV studios, and we are still experiencing a little bit of wind, and we do have some wind gusts. Will that continue? That could be a factor. The fireworks launch site is opening for the holiday weekend. We'll have your forecast in a bit.
Hi there, it's Judge Michelle Fiore. When you elected me as your Justice of the Peace, my focus was simply the people of our community. Justice isn't just about punishment, it's about accountability, rehabilitation, and giving people a path forward, not just a jail cell. I know there have been headlines, and I understand how that can make some of you feel. Headlines don't tell the truth. I want the opportunity to speak with you one-on-one to answer your questions personally. Join me at one of my upcoming community events because I care about Pahrump and I care about you. Please vote for me, your Judge, Michelle Fiore.
Hi, I'm attorney Jonathan Nelson of J.K. Nelson Law. If you're going through a divorce, dealing with custody or child support issues, or any other family matters, give us a call today at 775-727-9900. We have a team dedicated to protecting your interests and defending your rights. Let us show you why we've been recognized by Best of Las Vegas and have received Best Attorney in Pahrump for the past 4 years. We're conveniently located to meet and provide you with a free consultation on your legal matter. So give us a call today. Again, 727-9900.
Mary Tyler Moore, I wanted to be Mary. That's how much I love Mary.
Mary's legacy is that she's fundamentally shifted how we perceive women in entertainment.
Women like Mary Tyler Moore cut a path that I'm standing in right now.
You have no idea what you've meant to me. You were one of those women, a light.
My friend Mary Tyler Moore was diagnosed with diabetes at age 33 and suffered severe vision loss from this disease later in life. Mary often spoke of her dream to create an organization dedicated to preventing blindness from diabetes. Today, the Mary Tyler Moore Vision Initiative is a reality. MTM Vision is dedicated to advancing medical research to preserve and restore the vision of people living with diabetes. To learn more, please go to marytylermoore.org, because the sight you save may be that of someone you love.
Weather is sponsored by the Nevada Dairy Farmers and the Dairy Council of Nevada, sharing the love of all things dairy. Celebrate the best moments with milk. Milk the moment. And the weather is also brought to you by the Ponderosa Dairy, Nevada's largest dairy, fresh from our farm to your table.
Welcome back to News 25. Chris Palermo. We've got your weather forecast from the anchor desk. Friendly hit 78 today, Fallon at 77. Carson City, they're going down to 47 tonight. They were at 76. Tonopah, for Jim Butler Day, 70 degrees today. Goldfield is mining 70. Beatty, look at that, it's 80. 54 tonight, Amargosa 85. Here we are in Las Vegas, a beautiful day, 87. And we're going down to the low 60s tonight. Death Valley, 95 with the low of 70. Currently, it's warm. It's nice. It's 84 in Pahrump in the region. Your sun rose this morning, 5:33 a.m. Humidity is at 6%. And we've got some winds still kicking around. Southeasterly direction, 11 miles an hour. High temperature of 85 today in Pahrump. And like I said, it's 84. We just stepped outside there with a light breeze. Humidity is 12% tonight. Your sun is setting 7:47 p.m. We've got winds tapering down tonight, east-northeasterly direction, 7 miles an hour, low 58 degrees. And we've got a lot going on. We're coming into the long Memorial Day weekend. Tomorrow, Thirsty Thursday. You may be thirsty if you're out on a hike. 92 for a high Friday, 93 Saturday, 93 Sunday, 93 Monday, Memorial Day, 91 Tuesday, 84 next Wednesday, 73. Look at this, folks. Our lows are close to 70 degrees, pretty enviable from, like I said, some folks around the country don't even have that as a high temperature. We have a lot going on this weekend, and of course, we'll be telling you all about that on our Facebook page. News 25 KPVM, you can search that, and you can search that on YouTube. You can see all of the news and all the videos. That'll just about do it for all of us here tonight. Chris Palermo, make it a great night.
From sunup to sundown, batteries power our lives. Phones, headphones, toys, even singing greeting cards and toothbrushes. But what happens when batteries run out? Uh-oh. That's a no-go.